Hey, and welcome to another episode of Full Metal Singles. We're almost at the end of the tournament. It's been going on for 5 years at this point. No, not really, but it feels like it. um, we've got the last semi-final happening. We've got Jimmy Adams versus Robert Castner. The winner will go on to face Payson in the finals. And I'm going to bring in the competitors. Introducing first with a record of 3 wins and no defeats. We've got Jeremy Adams. Jeremy, how's it going?
It's going good. It's a semifinal, so I'm pretty nervous and just hoping for the best here. But it's awesome to be playing Robert. It's been a matter of years since I faced Robert, and he's somebody I respect so much and such a great competitor. So we'll see how this goes today.
And with that, I'm going to give it to Jeremy and bring in Robert. Robert, how are you today, and how are you feeling against playing Jeremy?
I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling good. I'm in the midst of a vacation. It's great. And this is a nice way to, leap pad off into the rest of the vacation. Jeremy's been a superstar since he's returned from his hiatus. It has been a number of years since we played. Formats are different. Deep cuts are involved, which is usually a forte of mine. They're not involved here. So I don't expect much good things to happen. And then even if you win, you have to play Payson in the finals. I did that in another league like not long ago. And it wasn't fun for me then. It won't be fun for me now. So it's bad either way.
But that we're going to bring back in Jeremy.
I haven't had fun playing Payson either. I'm with you there.
Yeah. But with that, how round one works is there's going to be 10 questions in 10 different categories. Everyone gets 2 repeats. One challenge if you need it. Keep your hands on screen, but most will have fun because that's all trivia is. And we'll give a shout out to Richie Nemo Goodacre, who helped write the questions for me for this match. And with that, your first questions are going to come in rom-coms. In Pretty Woman, how much money does Vivian tell Edward they'll cost to give him directions to Beverly Hills? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Robert.
I said $300.
Jeremy.
I guess $200.
The correct answer is actually just $20.
Okay.
Take the 0 off. Dang
it. The next question comes in directors. Who directed Rat Race? And I think this is such a very underrated comedy that more people should.
Yeah, it's true. It's a good movie. Oh
man. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Jeremy.
I think I'm wrong. Raja Gosnell.
Robert.
I think that's right. I said David Zucker.
It is incorrect, and Robert, you're close, but it's Jerry Zucker.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
That. Yeah.
That was a throwaway guess too.
The next question comes in the realm of biopics. Who plays Della B. Robinson in Ray? And it's R-A-Y, just in case my pronunciation throws people off.
I'll take a repeat because I want to hear the name again.
Yeah. Who plays Della B. Robinson in Ray? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Robert.
I said Regina King.
Jeremy.
Yeah, I was hoping it wasn't the other one, Regina King.
The correct answer is Kerry Washington.
The other one. Yep, it was one or the other.
It's going great.
Going wonderful.
The next question comes in the realm of 80s movies.
Okay.
What does Nicholas Van Helsing do to his hand right before shaking J.J. McClure's hand when they first meet in the Cannibal Run?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear like the second half of that
Yeah.
question. Get a technical repeat.
Give you a free repeat there. In the category of 80s movies, what does Nicholas Van Helsing do to his hand right before shaking J.J. McClure's hand when they first meet in the Cannonball Run?
Hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Robert.
I said lick it.
Jeremy.
I said spit on it.
Pretty close. The correct answer was coughs into it.
Oh my gosh, this is going awesome. Keep this up.
Yeah.
The next category comes in the realm of comedy. In Clerks 2, what does Dante and Randall do to blow off steam after a run-in with former classmate Lance Dowds?
It's one I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. My goose egg is gonna continue. It's been a while.
Pins down. Jeremy.
Play hockey.
Robert.
Go-kart race.
That is correct. The next question comes in the realm of movie release dates.
Cool.
In what year was Sucker Punch released?
Yeah. Okay.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Robert.
So 2011.
And Jeremy.
2011.
2011 is correct. The next question comes in the realm of 2000s movies. In Lost in Translation, whereabouts does Charlotte go on the bullet train without Bob? I will accept either a specific or general answer. And 5, 4, 3,
Oh,
2.
I'll get a repeat.
Yep. In Lost in Translation, where does Charlotte go on the bullet train without Bob? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Jeremy.
Tokyo.
Robert.
It's a dining car.
Both is incorrect. The correct answer is the island of Kyoto or the Heian Shrine.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say a shrine. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
A more specific answer. I thought that was
Yeah. I mean, if you just said shrine, I probably would have accepted that.
Yeah, I should have done that.
Yeah.
I was like, that can't be right.
Yeah. The next question, it comes in 70s movies. Who plays island leader Lord Summersile in this 1973's The Wicker Man? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Robert.
Maybe tell Richie to dumb these down next time. Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Christopher Lee.
That is correct. Next question comes in actor collaborations. Chris Evans and Ana de Armas have appeared together in 3 movies: Ghosted, Knives Out, and what 2022 Russo Brothers film? 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Robert
The Gray Man.
and Jeremy.
The Gray Man?
Gray Man is correct. Right. And your final question comes with the realm of plot synopsis. Name the movie from the plot synopsis. A young boy befriends a giant robot from outer space that a paranoid government agent wants to destroy.
Oh my gosh. Oh. A really big brain fart there. Like really big.
I almost had one too.
Couldn't remember what this movie was called.
One pins down. Jeremy.
Yeah, I almost wrote the Iron Man, but it's the Iron Giant.
and Robert.
I was like, Iron Robot, iRobot. That's a movie. Iron Giant.
The Iron Giant is correct.
Jesus.
But with that, at the end of round one, I've got Robert in the lead with 5 points and Jeremy close behind that on 4 points. Hopefully that will come up. They take you anyway. But anyway, we're going to move on to round 2 now. And basically I'll bring up a reel in a minute. And it's going to have 8 different categories in it. The categories being, we've got Marvel movies, which is Robert's strength, classics, which is Jeremy's strength, Matthew Vaughn movies, road trip movies, produced by Elizabeth Banks, 1991, found footage, and sports movies. But Robert, you are in the lead. Do you want to spin first or defer to Jeremy?
I will defer. Hands off.
And I'll make sure not to press the wrong thing. But here is your first spin, Jeremy.
This wheel brought to you by Wheel of Names. That's the website.
And it lands on 1991. Do you want to keep it or spin again?
I'll try that. We'll keep it.
Keep it. So if I get rid of the wheel, find my question talk again. Going down to 1991, which, as per usual, is no, it's not as far but down as I thought. But your first question in 1991 movies. In T2 Judgment Day, the titular Judgment Day was prophesied to happen in what year?
1997.
That is correct for 2 points. The next question is, who played Will Scarlet in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves?
Christian Slater.
That is correct for 2 points. The next question is, who played the grown-up version of Wendy in Hook?
I'm not understanding the question because you see her. Okay. I'm assuming you mean the elderly one. So Maggie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maggie Smith.
That is correct. Sorry, I should have realized I was going to.
I guess she was still a child when Gwyneth Paltrow played her. She was still like a teenager then. So yeah, that makes sense.
And your final question in 1991 movies. In The Addams Family, con artist Abigail Craven and her son Gordon infiltrate the Addams family house to find what?
Let's go multiple choice on that.
Your multiple choice options is it paintings, their wine cellar, the hidden vault, or antique vases? Five, 4, 3.
I'm going to say C.
C is correct with a point. with that, we're going to go back to Robert,
Sweet.
and this is your first spin.
Sweet. Looking forward to it. Maybe.
And it lands on bound-footed. Do you want to keep it or spin again?
I think I'm going to risk it and spin again, actually.
And you must take what this one lands on.
Yeah. Let's see what this looks like. Well, it's good either way. Yeah, it's fine.
And it lands on your screen.
Thanks, wheel. Very nice wheel. Very nice to me.
Much nicer than we'll decide.
Yeah, honestly.
So go back up to the top here. All right. Your first question in Marvel movies.
Mm-hmm.
In Spider-Man 2, what part of Dr. Octavius' brain controls the robotic tentacles?
Multiple, please.
Your multiple choice options is it A, the cerebellum, B, the occipital lobe, C, the temporal lobe, or D, the frontal lobe?
A, cerebellum.
A is correct, 4 points. The next question is, in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, what fake name does Peter Quill go by in an attempt to steal a species tag file from the High Evolutionaries records?
Oh, yeah. Multiple.
Is it A, Kevin Bacon, B, Ren McCormick, C, Johnny Castle, or D, Patrick Swayze?
C.
C is incorrect. Jeremy, I'll give you a full repeat of the options. In Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, what fake name does Peter Quill go by in an attempt to steal a species tag file from High Evolutionaries records? Is it A, Kevin Bacon, B, Ren McCormick, C, Johnny Castle, or D, Patrick Swayze?
Let's try D.
D is correct, 4
Yeah.
points. The next question is, what British actor plays Patrick Mulligan in Venom, Let There Be Carnage, who is a detective hoping to use Eddie to find the remains of Cletus's murder victims?
Multiple.
Is it A, David Tennant, B, Stephen Graham, C, Richard Madden, or D, Reed Scott?
B.
B is correct, 4 points. And your final question in Marvel movies. What is the name of the trash heap planet that Thor and Loki get cast to in Thor Ragnarok?
Sakaar.
Sakaar is correct for 2 points. With that, at the end of that, I've got Jeremy is in the lead with 12 points, and then Robert is on 9 points, so it's still a pretty close game. As we go into round 3, and basically how round 3 works is you're going to get a guaranteed 2-point question, which is going to be you're going to get a 2-point question as a guaranteed data or data question. Then you'll get a 3-point question, which is a quote hot question, and then you'll get a 5-point question, which is an IMDb question. But Jeremy, because you're in the lead, do you want question set 1 or question set 2?
Let's try 2 this time.
No. But so Robert, your 2-point question is who played Novalee Nation in Where the Heart Is?
Wow. I'll use a repeat, please.
Yep. Who played Novalee Nation in Where the Heart Is? And 5.
Don't know. No guess. Don't have one.
The correct answer is Natalie Portman.
Oh,
Yeah.
Your 3-point question is: in what movie would you hear this quote? If someone comes up to you with an attitude, you say, "Eat me."
that's familiar. Huh.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Home Alone.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is T2 Judgment Day.
The
Oh,
aforementioned.
yeah.
They
I
can't
try
pull
my
it twice, can they?
Yeah.
I try my best to do it without an accent. Which means we're going to come down to your 5-point question, and it's the IMDb question. So I'm going to give you an action adventure. I'm going to give you the genre, and you have to pick 3 options between year, director, actor, character, composer. So your genre is action adventure comedy. What 3 options would you like?
Actor, co-actor, and director.
So I'll give you Peter. So your genre is action adventure comedy. Your director is Robert Rodriguez. Your actor is Antonio Banderas, and your co-actor is Steve Buscemi.
Repeat, please.
All right. To repeat the question, your genre is action adventure comedy. The director is Robert Rodriguez. Actor is Antonio Banderas, and your co-actor is Steve Buscemi.
El Mariachi.
That is incorrect. Your correct answer is Spy Kids 2: The Island of Lost Dreams.
Okay. Yeah,
Which
whatever.
I will say, I was surprised that Antonio Banderas was the top billed on that cast.
Yeah.
They're also both in Desperado, so that was the painful.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, no, it's one of those ones. If you got the year, that probably would have helped you a lot.
Yeah. I should have done that.
But with that does bring us to the end of the semi-finals. Jeremy does pull off the win. I'm going to drop everyone out and bring people back for post-match interviews. Actually, I'll leave Robert here. I'll drop Jeremy off. But Robert, unfortunately, you kind of got tripped up at the end there. But how are you feeling there?
I don't feel good. Yeah, I'm just fried. I think I had a title match and something. I put a lot of effort in. Didn't really put much into this, honestly. The Marvel questions they just blanked me, which was weird. And then, bad set of the round 3 questions. It's fine. Jeremy's a better opponent for pacing anyway, so it doesn't matter to me.
But is there anyone you'd like to take on next?
Nah, not really. There's nobody I can think of currently that will bother me. So no, just anybody.
It's all good. But with that, I'm going to drop Robert out and bring back Jeremy. But Jeremy, how are you feeling about going up against Payson in the finals?
Well, first off, I just want to say I know Robert's not feeling great, but I think he did play really well. I mean, some of those questions he got, I would have struggled with as well. It's just the way it goes sometimes. But hey, he was ahead in round one, and not to toot my own horn, but people don't get ahead of me in round one that often. So, and I really think you should feel good about that. And it's just the way that kind of the luck went a little bit with the particular questions, but yeah, I feel good. I was thinking before this match, if I end up with a 3-1 record, that's pretty good. But if I end up with a 4-1 record, that's even better. And if I end up with like a title, that's even better than that. So it's all kind of good options for me. I played Payson in another league for I think it was a contenders match, and yeah, went down to the wire, but he did beat me. So like with Robert, who had defeated me in another league in the past, I feel like I get that same kind of do-over with Payson, but it's going to be really tough. You guys don't play around with the questions sometimes, and Payson's a young guy who's pretty sharp, and I've got kind of old man brain sometimes on certain things. So, but I've also seen probably a lot more movies than he has, so you just kind of see how it's going to go, and one way or the other, it's going to be a good match, and I'm going to feel good to be there. So, but again, don't beat yourself up, Robert. You're such a great player, and it's always an honor to play you.
All right. So I dropped Jeremy off. But yeah, that is the end of this semi-final match. You'll be seeing the final match hopefully very quickly after this, and then it will be into the regular season, starting with the title match, of course. But yeah, and that is the end of the match today. And until next time, just have fun.